Every single elite personal brand that is doing multiple 7 and 8 figures all has this one thing in common that I've noticed that very few people talk about in the content creation space. And if you don't know me, my name is Toby Seymour. I built my first YouTube channel when I was 18 years old, scaled it to 30,000 subscribers, made tons of profit within the first 3 to 6 months. And I think one of the most important things I've recognized after working with hundreds of clients and helping generate nearly 1 billion views is that once you have the capability to create polarity in your content is when you're going to reach consistent virality or consistent engagement on the platform. And this could be good or bad, right? So this is actually very powerful in the sense that, like, for example, you could have posts that are like polarizing simply for the sake of getting views. Like, so you'll often see this where someone will have an outperforming video on their account because they posted some take about Donald Trump or some political take, or maybe someone said, some funny skit. Like, basically what it did, it triggered some emotional segment of their brain, whether it's negative or positive. The thing that you want to avoid, and the thing that these personal brands are so good at, is avoiding neutrality. You don't want people to be neutral when they come across your content. And that's the most important thing that they're able to do, is they avoid neutral content. You really want to be on either side of the fence on something, and you don't want to be in between, cookie cutter, washed down. And that's why I think most brands and companies are really missing out on growth on LinkedIn or all these like traditional companies and media companies, software companies, whatever. They miss out on the engagement on social media because they are fundamentally just treating it like neutral. They're not trying to make content that speaks to any particular person or emotion or anything. They're just putting out stuff for the sake of putting it out, and that's why they don't get engagement. And oftentimes there are entrepreneurs who are spending thousands of dollars on creative teams that have no clue how to actually bridge the gap between what they're posting and the company's messaging and offer and the organic post to get the engagement, right? Because it's just like running ads. It's just like anything else on any other channel. And if you're just doing it for the sake of doing it, you're not going to be as effective as if you actually had like an expert, a creative director behind the scenes that's running the strategy. And that's what a lot of these high-level personal brands also do, is that they have these agencies and these creative directors behind the scenes to help them leverage and increase their distribution so they can have hundreds of clippers in mass distribution. It's very, very effective, and I honestly don't hear a lot of people talking about it.